Got a live look at some of the backups. Look at that, folks, here on a Saturday at 7 o'clock. Oof. News 3's Gabby Hart live near the Spaghetti Bowl where the 95 is closed in both directions at the 15. It's a mess, Gabby.
Heather, more than 100,000 people are in town right now for EDC weekend. Also this weekend, the Billboard Music Awards. The Golden Knights are playing, and even though they're not at home, people are still expected to head out and watch to those watch parties. And with the 95 shutting down in key areas, we're expected to see some traffic nightmares this weekend. Now, this closure is a part of Project Neon, and you may remember the last Project Neon closure. Traffic was a mess. Now, this is only the second of 6 planned closures, so we're still not in the clear yet as they continue working on the Spaghetti Bowl. Now, you may be wondering why NDOT decided to work on this bridge this weekend when hundreds of thousands of people are pouring into the city, and they say they just couldn't push that date back any further.
We have been in communication with Electric Daisy Carnival folks, coordinating our planning and traffic with them. We considered pushing the closure a week, but then that would bring us into Memorial Day weekend. If we were to push it any further, we're talking about weeks of delays that would ultimately cost taxpayers time and money.
Yeah, now the 95 is expected to reopen around 4 a.m. Monday morning, but until then, people who have plans, well, you might want to consider leaving home a bit earlier. I'm reporting live, Gabby Hart, News 3.
Yeah, that's always good advice, Gabby. Thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and take you here to our map just so you can get a good look. Honestly, the best way to get around this is to avoid the freeway if you can. But here's some alternate routes. So the 95, as Gabby said, is closed right here between Las Vegas Boulevard and MLK. So if you are headed northbound on the 95, what you're going to want to do, this green line here, take the Boulevard, take Bonanza, and that's going to go down south to MLK. If you are headed southbound, get off at MLK, turn and go on to Alta. You can see this big loop here. It's going to take you to Grand Central. You're going to be guided back onto the 15, eventually make your way back onto the 95. I know it's a mess. Surface streets, people, that's the best option. Well, more than 130,000 people poured into the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the first night of the Electric Daisy Carnival. We've got a look at all the bright lights and, of course, all of those colorful outfits. Metro Police say 29 people were arrested on drug-related charges. Social media, though, of course, buzzing with pictures of EDC, and they are fun to look at. Here's a look at some of the posts coming into our newsroom. Really kind of looked like a wild time on night 1. Night 2 already underway. The festivities wrap up Monday morning, so keep that in mind. If you are headed to work early Monday morning, you might run into some of the EDC traffic.